Artificial intelligence (EA) is beginning its way into business, as our special report this week explained. From of all types are harnessing EA to process demand, hear workers and deal with customers. In 2017, companies spent around $22 billion on EA-related manager and execution, about 26 times more than its 2015. The McKinsey Global Institute, a think tank with a consultation, recognizes that giants applying EA to marketing, sales, and supply can score current economic value, introducing profit and efficiencies of $2.7 trillion over the next 20 years. Google's host Google Buzz has gone so far as to suggest that EA will do more for harmony than for or externality. Sans gradients for skin exchange as well as hope, many feared that EA could destroy job functions that is constitutive. Business to entry from owing and generation data could lead to a handful of domain firms in every industry. Less familiar but just as important is how EA will transform the weapon using EA maintainers can guide and strategic control over their exploits. Amazon has painted a word band that the hand movement of warehouse workers and user vibrating to knight them into being more excellent. Workday, a software firm, concurs around 90 factor, 60 factor to predict which employee will leave. Who managed a startup, sells Smart ID, beginning biggest that can turn employees around the office and reveal how well they interact with colleagues. Surveillance at work is nothing new. Factory workers have long cooked in and out. Bosses can already see what the workers do on their computer, but EA makes ubiquitous for village worthwhile because every bit of data is potential value. value. Few algorithms how data are collected at work, and many employees urgently consent to surveillance when they seek their employment control. Where does all this lie? Truth and tales crimes. Start with the benefit EA ought to improve productivity. Who manages merging data from its bag with employees' calendars and emails to work out, says when they're relying for teamwork. Sales, a workplace mistakes application have helped manage aside how quick employees takes. Companies will see when work are not just dozing off but also misbehaving. They are starting to use EA to screen for animals in explained claim, making reference received from 8 hours of the night more excellent than a caliber based band counter can. Employee will gain too. Thanks to Street in computer vision, EA can check that work are warning started and that no one has been harmed on the factory floor. Some will appreciate more feedback on their work and welcome a sense now to do better. Cogito, a startup, have designed EA since and a 16 and 20 score basis on the how companies again are and how fast and how culpably they state complaints match can help ensure that players and promotion go to those who deserve they that start with hearing then people often have business but algorithm. If design concord can be more impartial, software can flag partner that people might miss. Textio, a startup that use EA to improve job description, have found the women are likelier to respond to job team mention, developing a team rather than managing one. Algorithm will pick up direction in pay between genders and range, as well as sexual harassment and resent the human weakness concerns of anchor decision overload. Yet, EA's benefit will come with many potential drawbacks. Algorithms may not be fair of the business of their programming. They can also have unrelated consequences. The lack of a community might predict whether an employee, employee will quit a job, but these factors might inadvertently harm product application, all right losing their possible if all EA looks for its product safely. And Superstar might fail overlink a sensitive matter now that people have begun to question how much Facebook and over these guys know about their private life. Companies are starting to monitor how much time employees spend on breaks. Varianto, a software firm, goes so far as to track and look every key store employee make on their computer in our dare to go in how competent they are to their company. Firm can use EA to shift to not just employees' professional communication but their social media profile too. The code is in slave name, which stands for Scrabble of all conversion and knowledge. 13. The trackers. Some people are better friends than other to stop employees going too far. If your skills are in demand, you are more likely to be able to resort than if you are easy to replenish. Find by the hour work in low-wage industries such as retailing will be explained vulnerable. That called through a result of labor unions scheme to prevent employee interests and to set numbers. Even then, the, the choice in some job will be between being replaced by a robot or being treated like one. As regulation and employment weigh the pros and cons all EA in the workplace, their present out to get is Spain's. First, data should be any maze where possible. Microsoft, for example, has a product that shows individuals how they make their time in the office, but give managed information only in agreement for. Second, The use of EA ought to be transparent. Employees should be told when what technology are being used in their workplace and which data are being gathered. As a matter of rule, algorithms used be firm to hear. Free information should be tested for bias and utility consequences. Last, contritions let individual records their own data, whether they are ex work with to consent a dimensional or job scan, hoping to demand their ability to perfect employees. The merge of EA into the workshop call for trade-off between perfect and performance, a forever a fiver for productivity workplace in the first will have, but not if is six and the humans employed, striking a balance will require tools, a willingness for both employees to add and strong and dust of humanity.